Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the free games for April of 2022 on Stadia Pro, as well as what you get with Prime Gaming. And we're also going to take a look at the free games this week for Epic Games. Before we jump into it, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't already checked out the nerdcircle.com, you can head over there and check it out. And if you're not already following along on social media, you can follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can see them at the bottom there at Real Nerd Circle. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel and you'd like to do so, go ahead and subscribe. It definitely helps us out as we continue to grow the channel here. For any new subscribers since the last video, you will see your name popping up at the bottom there. I do want to thank any new subscribers as you're helping us to continue to grow. And you will see your name scrolling across on the side for all the subscribers. I definitely want to thank all the subscribers as you're helping us get to where we want to be. Our next milestone is 500 subscribers. We are on our way there. I want to thank everyone again for subscribing. And with this being a Stadia video, you will see my Stadia link up on the screen there. You can, of course, type it in. I'll also post it in the description down below so you can click on it. But if you do use my link, you will get an extra free month of Stadia Pro. And when you sign up for Stadia Pro, it'll also help us out here at the channel. So we definitely appreciate if you use our link to sign up. And if you do like this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out here. It lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. Alright guys, and before we get into it, I did want to just say I wish I was crafty enough and clever enough to come up with a cool April Fool's prank, but unfortunately I don't think I am capable of doing that, at least not right now. Maybe in the future I'll come up with something, but I didn't want to post anything saying I quit or anything like that, because that joke is really just overdone and just really not quite funny. So I just decided to not do it today. But for any of you that do like the pranks and the gags that come out on April 1st every year, well then, happy April Fools. But we're going to go ahead and jump into today's video. If you guys would like, go ahead and comment down below what your favorite April Fool's prank was this year. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the free games for April of 2022. Alright guys, so I did take a little sneak peek of what the games were here, and this was at like midnight or 1 a.m., something like that, but we'll see here what we got here. Now you guys will notice as I've popped into it here that it looks like I was playing Dragons Dawn of New Riders. I will tell you guys that I played it a little bit, really just kind of with my daughter, kind of watching along and trying to grab the controller here, but I played it for a little bit, and it's an okay game. What I would say is it kind of gives me almost like a low-key Spyro vibe. Definitely Spyro is a lot better game, although I haven't played it as of recently, so I do need to play it again. But that's kind of the vibe it gave me. It's kind of a puzzle game, and it's kind of fun. There's some things to do, but I don't know if it's something that I really have to have. But it's a fun game that we got for free, so definitely worth trying out. And I also, as you can see recently, I played Merrick's Market. That game is actually kind of fun. Really not a whole lot to it, but as you kind of get up there in the level, there's more and more to do. But basically you have to build things, and you're timed, and you have to start putting different items together to build other things, and it's kind of cool. And as you get higher up in the level, it becomes a little bit more challenging. So I didn't get too far in the game, but it was fun while I played it, so I'm definitely going to be playing that some more. And I did also play Race with Ryan Road Trip over here. Again, that was more just kind of giving her the controller and letting the little one play, and just kind of, crash into things. But, all these games are fun. All these ones that we get for free, there's definitely some playability. Some of them have a lot more playability, but just kind of want to give you guys a little update on that. So let's jump into what games are free here. Let's hop over to the store. Okay. I do want to check out this Adventure Time game, but right now it's not free, but I do want to check it out. It seems like a pretty fun game there. So we're going to scroll down and find the Pro section here. Alright, so Stadia Pro games. Again, on the main screen, you could have clicked the button that said claim all, but we want to take a look and see what they are before we claim them. Alright, so the first one we have up here is City Legends, The Curse of the Crimson Shadow CE. It's normally $19.99. We of course got it here for free. Never heard of this game, can't really tell you anything about it, but let's go ahead and click into it and take a look at some of the screenshots here. So it looks like it's going to be one of your, solve the murder kind of games. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but that's kind of the vibe it gives me here. And I used to like these games back before, PC games were what they are today. I used to, have all those free puzzle games and solve the mysteries and the whodunits, and, they are kind of fun sometimes. So if that is what it is, it kind of looks like it, then it might be, something fun to play here. So let's see here. So as you scroll down, of course, you can read the description here, and it just says release date of April 1st, 2022. So I don't know exactly when it released, but of course that's when it came over here. So we're gonna go ahead and claim it. And there we go. It wants us to play it, of course, but we're gonna go ahead and click out and click back. So we got that game. As we scroll down, we got Chicken Police, Paint It Red. Now, I don't know too much about Chicken Police. I've never looked into it, but I do know that I've seen it before. It looks pretty cool. Again, it's $19.99, currently free with Pro. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it here. It just, when I looked at it last time, it looks kind of comical. So I think that I'll definitely enjoy playing it just for the comic end of it here. But let's see here. Looks like a detective type game, I guess. It might be similar to this other game, but it might have a little bit more comic relief to it here. It looks like there's some puzzle things you gotta do. These things crack me up here. Alright. Man, this one's got a lot of images. Alright, there we go. And let's scroll down. Of course, you can pause it and read the description here if you want to. You can, of course, search for it on YouTube and everything else. So this one says December 6th of 2021. And you kind of see the information on it there. Alright, so let's go ahead and claim our second game here. There we have it. I definitely will be checking that one out in the somewhat near future here. And let's see what else we got. Alright, I am definitely going to most likely butcher this one here. So I'm assuming this is some kind of Roman numeral, but I don't know Roman numerals. I would have to look it up, and I'm not going to do that right now. But YSIX, whatever Roman numeral IX is, go ahead and drop it in the comments if you know off the top of your head. But anyways, whatever that is, Monstrum Nox. Clearly, I've never heard of this game, so I really couldn't tell you. But it looks like it normally retails for $59.99. We are, of course, getting it here for free. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right. I don't know about you guys. If you guys have ever seen like Monster Rancher, I used to love that show and that game, but there's some things in here, some of the things that kind of give me that Monster Rancher type vibe. I could be totally off, but it kind of gives me that vibe. And let's see here. Now it looks like it's also a free trial game, so you could currently play it free for 120 minutes if you didn't have Pro, but of course you can claim it for free with Pro. But if you just, for whatever reason, didn't want to hop on Pro, didn't want to try the free month or the 2 free months with my link for Pro, then currently you can play it for 120 minutes for free. This is the description about it here. It is something about monsters and having to escape, so I don't know, I guess I could have been somewhat close with Monster Rancher. Alright, and it looks like you can get it in a bundle, so if you wanted to get, more things, they do have some bundles with it there, but they are pretty pricey. And they do have some add-ons for this game, so it definitely looks like it's probably got some extra playability, because there's a lot of add-ons that you can get for it here, so just kind of quickly do the scroll through the add-ons here, but as you can see, there's clearly no shortage of add-ons. And it looks like it came out July 6th of 2021. And you can see a little bit of the extra information there. So let's go ahead and scroll all the way back up, and we're going to go ahead and claim this game. I'm definitely going to have to check this one out just because it seems like it's got a lot going for it. So, all right, so we got that. Let's jump out here. So far we got 3. Let's see what else we got. All right, so it looks like they went a bit light this month, so it looks like we only got 3 games, but again, as I've said in the past, sometimes they do release some other games later in the month, so I always check the beginning of the month, and then I always check at the end of the month. But the past 2, maybe 3 months, I haven't seen any games come out towards the end. I did check, yesterday before it changed over to today, so I think it was probably somewhere around 10 o'clock at night, something like that, and it didn't have any extra games. So the past few months they haven't done that, but I still check just to make sure because they have done it in the past. But as of right now, and on the 1st of April here, it looks like we only have the 3 games. I'm not complaining because we've definitely gotten a pretty decent selection in the past. Some months we've had 8, 7, 6, so 3 games is not horrible. It's still 3 games, no matter which way you look at it, but maybe they will be putting some more out, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on it going forward throughout the rest of the month here to see if anything else comes out. But for now, we do have those 3 games. Alright, so if you guys have yet to try Stadia, again, you can go ahead and use my link that you see on the screen or in the description. You can click on the link, use that link to get 2 free months of Stadia Pro, and it definitely helps us out here so we can continue to make these videos for you. But that's all we have right now in reference to the free games for Stadia for April of 2022. But leave your comments down below what you think of the game selection for Stadia for April of 2022. Let me know which games you're going to be playing. Also, let me know if you guys have been Stadia fans from the beginning. What is your favorite free game they've put out so far? There's definitely a lot of new Stadia stuff coming out. We will be talking about some stuff in a future video here, but they are making what I would say some big moves to try to grow the brand and try to continue to put out these great games here for us. So let me know your thoughts on if you are going to be hoping that Stadia sticks around for a while, or if you're hoping to lean towards one of the other game streaming platforms. Alright guys, we're now going to go ahead and take a look to see what free games come over with Prime Gaming this month. If you don't care for that, you can go ahead and fast forward through this section. Alright guys, so here we are over on Prime Gaming. Now, we are doing this over on the web version because we found out last time that although the application on PC is great to have, it doesn't seem like it gives you all the games. It seems like it only gives you the ones that work in Prime Gaming, not the ones that work over on the other platforms like Origin and Epic Games. So we want to make sure we get all of them. So we are over on the web version. Now you can kind of see the games scrolling across here, so I'm assuming those are going to be what are the free games, but we're going to just scroll down and take a look and make sure to claim them all. So let's see here. You can go to all in-game content or games. We're going to go ahead and click on games. And let's see here. So it looks like we have a total of 8 games. So the first one is going to be over on GOG Games. It looks like it's from Bethesda. So it's the Elder Scrolls, again, I'm not good with these Roman numerals, so whatever number that is, Oblivion Game of the Year Edition Deluxe. So we're going to go ahead and claim that one. Alright, and when you get your link, you can go ahead and open up the GOG Games application, or of course you can do it over on the web, but we're going to go ahead and do it in the application here. And up top, we're going to go ahead and click Add Games. We're going to say Redeem Code. We're going to go ahead and paste our code in here. And after you continue, it's going to go ahead and say you're about to redeem this item, so you want to confirm it. We're going to say Redeem. And there we have it. We now have it successful. Let's go ahead and click OK. And we're just going to double check by looking at the current library of games. And it's not really sorted by the newest games that I've gotten, but there you can see it is in there along with the current library of games that I have. So that should be it for GOG Games. Let's go ahead and head back over to Amazon here. And as you can see, it's now claimed. So the next one is going to be over on Origin, and we have Plants vs. Zombies, A Battle for Neighborville on Origin. It's an EA game. Now, I have to look into it, but with it being an EA game, you may get this over on Xbox Game Pass as well, since they have the EA stuff, but I haven't really looked into it. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and claim it since it's free. I haven't played this one yet, but I do enjoy the Plants vs. Zombies games, so I'm kind of excited to try this one out. Let's go ahead and claim it. We're going to go ahead and hit claim now. Alright, and I don't know if I've pointed this out in past videos here, but just in case anyone is curious, so they do have a newer EA app versus this Origin app, but I'm having some weird issue. Even though I have the app, it's just it's not letting me log in properly, so I have to contact Origin and figure out what's going on, because it's not sending me the like reset code or whatever to try to log in. So one of these days I'll figure it out and we'll get back into using that application. But for today, we're using the actual Origin app. I'm sure at some point they're probably going to push everyone off the app onto EA, but for now it still works. So we're going to go in and we're going to go ahead and redeem the code that we got here. So up at the top, we're going to click where it says Origin. We're going to say redeem product code. And we're going to go ahead and paste our code in here. Alright, and after you paste your code in and click next, it's going to have you confirm, and when you confirm, it's going to pop up and say congratulations. Now I can of course download it. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and click close, and we're going to go to our game library. And you can see I have a lot less games on here, but that's just the way it goes right now. As time goes on, I'll be building up the library, but you can see that it is now currently here. Now I will say, I think that more games over on Origin are better games than some of the other platforms that we've gotten free games for, so I don't know why that is, but it seems as though we do get some better games over here. Alright, so that should be it for Origin, so we're going to close out and head back to Amazon. Alright, now I've never seen this little symbol before, so I don't know if it's a new platform that we are about to check out here. We will see. But this game is A House of 1,000 Doors Family Secrets, and it's made by Legacy Games. So we're going to go ahead and click claim here. And then we're going to say claim now. Alright, so it looks like Legacy Games has their own game launcher, so we might be getting some new games coming through with Legacy Games here every month, but time will tell. But it does want me to create an account for the game launcher and then install the game launcher. So I'm going to go ahead and create that account, and then we'll go ahead and get the game put in there. So I will fast forward through this part and be right back. Alright, so I couldn't really show you guys the process over there with Legacy Games because their website was taking a long time to load, and then it finally popped up for me to create the account, but it was given some issues creating the account, so I'm assuming they're having some server issues or something going on. So over here on Legacy Games, we're now going to go ahead and input our redemption code. Now you can see here, so it says up top, a new way to play, download the new Legacy Games launcher now. So we will of course download that and get that working. It does show you that they have some deals going on in their shop, and you can put in your email, things like that. I was unaware. It looks like Legacy Games has been around since 1998. I'm sure I probably know other Legacy games, but it looks like the game launcher and the game store and everything is new for them here, so we're going to of course be checking it out and see if we get some more free games over with Amazon for Legacy Games in the future. But let's go ahead and put our redemption code in. Alright, so I will say this Legacy Games website is a slow go. It probably took me a good 15 minutes to have that load up, to create the account, and to put in the code and then have it load the code. It's very slow and sluggish. I don't know if it's just me, but all the other ones weren't slow. So I'm assuming they're probably having some kind of server issues or something else. I don't know if it's going to always be like this or if it's, just because it's new. So we'll have to take a look at it in the future and see if we still have these issues. But as of right now, just know it is a bit of a slow go. But it looks like we were able to redeem the game. Now it wants us to download and sign into the launcher. So let's go ahead and get that. Alright guys, just to give you a little update here. So I downloaded the Legacy Games application, and it's not letting me log in with the same username and password I set up over on the website. So they're clearly having some weird issues. We're going to go ahead and try it later, and I will put it in the next video if we get everything to work. But that's where Legacy Games is currently standing. So we will try it again in the future. So if we get more Legacy games in the future, then in the next video I will make sure to show that process as well. But as of right now, it seems like it's not really working. So it says claimed, but I just kind of jotted down the claim code so that way I can try again later, and we will return at a future date. So moving on, the only games we have left are actually going to be the Prime games, which make it fast and easy because you just click claim and you're done. So let's take a look at those games. So we have Galaxy of Pen and Paper. Looks like it's made by Plug-in Digital. We're going to go ahead and claim that one. The next one we have is Nanotale Typing Chronicles. I believe we did get that over on either Google Stadia or something else as well. It sounds familiar. Also by Plug-in Digital. We're going to go ahead and claim that one. Then we have Monkey Island 2 Special Edition, LeChuck's Revenge, made by LucasArts. Now, I haven't played this one, but back in the day, I have played some of the Monkey Island games, and they're pretty fun, so hopefully this one will be too. Let's go ahead and claim that one. Next one we have is Guild of Ascension, and that one is Plug-in Digital. We're going to go ahead and claim that one. And the last one we have here is Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. Sounds kind of fun. And we got it made by Plug-in Digital. We're going to go ahead and claim that one. Alright, so as we pull up the Prime Games application, we can see the free games with Prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those were the 5 games that we could claim with Prime Gaming. Obviously the other ones were on the other platforms. They do say they're all claimed. Let's go ahead and just take a look at all games. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so there are the 5 new games. And then of course you can see the rest of the library of free games that we've gotten through Prime that we've at least remembered to get. You do have to make sure you're on top of your game and make sure not to forget to claim these games, otherwise they will be gone the following month. So that is our Prime Gaming library. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do here is take a look at what the free games for this week are for Epic Games. So Epic Games, if you don't know, puts out free games weekly. I will say, unfortunately, sometimes I forget to go through and claim them since it is a weekly thing. I have to somehow remind myself to set some kind of reminder here to do it every week. So I have missed the past couple weeks, but we're going to go ahead and make sure we get the ones that are free here today. If you guys don't care for the Epic Games, then you can go ahead and fast forward to the end here. Alright, so over here at Epic Games, they always have a lot of good sales, similar to Steam. I really don't know which one is better. I really like them both in their own regard. I think I like some of the things that Steam does a little bit better, but if you guys would like to see maybe a little head-to-head Steam versus Epic Games video, of course let me know and I'll put something together here. But today let's take a look and see what we got for free. So they do show some of their deals scrolling across the top here. I do have one item in my cart which I will show you here. As you scroll down, it's going to have your wish list and a few other things. So there is free games here. So we're going to say view more just so we can see all of them here. Alright. So the one that I have in my cart right now, it's not really one of their free games that are weekly free games. It just happens to be a free one right now, is the Pinball FX. It's an early access game, so I do have that in my cart so that way we can get that one as well. But the ones for the week here, we have City of Brass and we have Total War Warhammer. They are both free until April 7th. So you can make sure to go ahead and claim those now. And for next week, we will have Rogue Legacy and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Those will be from April 7th to April 14th. Now, if you guys would like to see a weekly video going through what games are free each week on Epic Games, let me know in the comments down below, and we can try to put a quick video together so that way we can cover those games each week. But today, let's go ahead and claim these. Add to the cart here, and we're going to go back. Alright, so it looks like this one's already in my library, and that does happen sometimes. I don't know if it's, you know, maybe we got it through Amazon or something else that gave it to us as free. So Epic Games themselves has it for free right now, but it's already in the library, so we don't have to claim this one. So let's go ahead to our cart here. So as you can see, we have City of Brass and Pinball FX. They aren't free, so we're going to go ahead and check out. Okay, place order. Alright, and just as we did with everything else, we are pulling up the Epic Games launcher, and we're going to take a look just to make sure. So we got our library. We're going to sort it by recent, so it should hopefully show us here. I do see City of Brass. So we just have to look for Pinball FX. I don't know why it's not showing it at the top if I sorted by recent, but here, we'll just search for it. And there you have it. So it looks like we did get both those games, so that is confirmed. But that's all we have over here for the free games for April of 2022. I hope you guys were able to get something out of this video here. Hopefully you're able to see what the free games are and decide if you wanted to try any of these game streaming platforms. If you do want to try Stadia Pro, of course the link is up on the screen. You can also click on the link in the description if it makes it easier. Please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. Also make sure to follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. We do post some things over there sometimes when it's not quite time for a video just yet, so if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to head over there. If you like this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out here. It lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. Let me know down below, what is your game platform of choice and what game are you currently playing? If you guys haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.